Hello there. Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to frighten you. Are you all right? Not many people travel this far into the wilderness, and certainly not alone. Did you get separated from your traveling companions? You're lost? Oh, I should have guessed. No one goes into this barren valley on purpose. Well, don't worry. I was never particularly skilled with directions, but I can at least guide you out of here and back in the direction of civilization. There's no need to thank me. It's just the decent thing to do. Although, perhaps we should wait a few moments before setting off. You look exhausted. No, I don't mind. Just sit and rest a while and we'll go when you're ready. Hmm? Oh, I suppose I didn't introduce myself. Apologies, I'm not exactly used to meeting new people. Honestly, if it's all the same to you, I'd rather keep my name to myself. No, I'm not trying to be suspicious. I don't think I should. I don't want to scare you. You're an insistent little thing. You know that? Fine. If you're that curious, then my name is Hades. You don't seem afraid. Or even very impressed. You know who I am, don't you? God of the dead, ruler of the underworld, lord of darkness. Doesn't that frighten you? Huh. Well, I can't say it's not nice to have a civil conversation with someone. Normally, people run away in terror after learning who I am. You're either very brave or very foolish. If you say so. Brave it is, then. Yes, I normally spend my time in the underworld. The entrance is actually in this valley. That's why no one comes here. When people do, I make it a point to investigate. Usually, their hero types come to defeat the Lord of the Dead and bring their loved ones back to life, or something like that. I wasn't expecting anyone like you. Speaking of which, I believe you owe me an introduction now as well. It's only fair. Persephone. That's lovely. It suits you. It's also oddly familiar, now that I think about it. Persephone. Wait a minute, are you Demeter's daughter? No, there's nothing wrong with that. Not at all. It's just that your mother has a bit of a reputation among the other gods, you see. The most ancient and terrifying of the Olympians, born of the earth itself. They say she has a fiery temper and the power to back it. And then the first thing she did after ascending was go and fall in love with a mortal. Absolutely unthinkable. I couldn't help but admire it personally. Ah, so that's where you came from. Well, your parents' marriage was a huge scandal back then, you know. But Demeter put her foot down, and no one dared oppose her. I heard she even got my brother Zeus to back off. Now that's power. So then, what are you doing all the way out here, instead of frolicking in your mother's gardens? Running away? That seems a little extreme. May I ask why? She hasn't let you out since your father died. But that was hundreds of years ago. You've been a prisoner for that long? Well, she might say it's for your own good, but surely that can't be true. I get frustrated at the confines of the underworld more than I care to admit, and I chose to live there. I can't imagine how you must feel. How did you escape if she keeps such a close eye on you? You drugged her with ambrosia. That's impressive. And intelligent. I bet she was furious. In any case, I'm glad you were able to get away. I'd give anything to be able to explore the surface world for a time. Oh, there's no reason to feel sorry for me. I chose the underworld as my domain a long time ago, and I've never regretted it. It just keeps me busy. There are so many mortal souls down there, all in need of sorting and ruling, so I rarely have time to myself. Certainly not enough to abandon my post for a prolonged period. It's not so bad, though. Honestly, the place is rather pretty at times. Some of the caves are filled with crystal formations, glowing mushrooms, and, well, all sorts of other strange things. Nothing like on the surface. And dare I say, nothing so beautiful as you. Why, you blush as red as a rose. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you. Not used to it. Well, I find that hard to believe. With a charm like yours, you should be receiving compliments wherever you go. I'm sure your smile could light up a whole room. All right, I'll stop. You look a little better now, though. Not so sad and tired. Of course. I'm glad I could cheer you up a little. So, where are you headed then? Olympus, I assume. I can't guarantee you'll be able to hide very well there, but it's definitely better than staying here. Why? Well, your mother is the goddess of Earth, right? Won't she be able to find you if you're still here in her domain? You hadn't realized that, had you? No, well, don't panic. It's all right. There are many realms besides this one, each as interesting as the last. All you need to do is find a way to travel between them, and you'll be fine. Me? No, I've never been anywhere other than the underworld, and the mortal plane for short periods of time. I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out, though. Maybe you could try the elemental planes. Supposedly, they're beautiful. Or the astral sea, or... Say that again. What? Why would you want to go to the underworld? No, it's not that. Of course you'd be welcome there, and I suppose you would be hidden from your mother. I just worry that, well, you wouldn't like it. You seem so warm and bright and full of life, and the underworld can be cold and dark. I would hate for you to feel like a flower without the sun down there. I suppose you won't know until you try. I'm just not sure. Oh, don't look at me like that. You're cute, but you can't honestly think you're going to convince me by just making that face. Oh, fine. You can stay, at least until you figure out what you want to do next. Whoa, you're hugging me. We're hugging. That is a thing that's happening. No, it's fine. I'm just not used to it. There's no need to thank me. I've enjoyed talking with you, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to get to know you better. That is, if you feel the same. Really? I mean, good. That's good. Me too. Anyways, the entrance to the underworld isn't far. From there, I'll have my ferryman Charon take us down the river to my home. You can stay as long as you need to. Just remember not to eat any of the food, or you won't be able to leave. This isn't my rule, so don't forget, I won't be able to do anything about it. Of course, I'd never keep you there against your will. Now, are you ready to go? Excellent. One question. How are you with animals? Oh, good. I'm not surprised. I'm sure Cerberus will love you. He's my guard dog. He's not very good at it, though. He'd much rather beg treats off Thanatos and nap on my bed than do any actual work. I think you'll enjoy him. Well, my lady, shall we? What's up, Wolfpack? It's Wolf0 back with another video. A quick shout out to Bisexual B33 for writing this very interesting script. I've always been lightly interested in mythology, either Greek or Norse, so seeing this one and how it played out is very fun to record. I don't really come across that many mythology-based scripts, but seeing how much I enjoyed recording this one, I'll be more than happy to record any more if I happen to find some. Now, that being said, don't forget to check the link in the description down below and head over to the ASMR RP Lounge Discord server. There you will find many very talented ASMR artists as well as fans who love to interact with them. It is almost always active with something always happening in the voice chats, so if that sounds like something you're interested in, please give it a look. Now, thank you all for making it this far into the audio, and I will catch you all in the next one. Later.